Right. Let me see here. Let's make sure everything is... Yep, my mic's working. Genshin audio. Where's Genshin? Is it... Genshin Impact Capture is not working. Alright, my audio is not working for Genshin. Alright, that's weird. Alright. Let's see. Switch it here. Let me switch it back. No, okay. Alright, we're going to try to reload Genshin here. Seem to have lost the audio here. Try it again here to see if it gets the audio for it. If not, I'll have to take and do the desktop, which is I don't want to do. Yes, there we go. Okay. Alright, today being Monday, we're doing an Archon quest, and we're going to do that Paralogism, whatever, parallel or whatever. Claim my stuff here first. We're going to do this. I tried to do the Imaginarium. I hated that thing. So we're going to do this here. Times 1 and 2. Paralogism. Something. Alright, so that's where we're going to go, is right there. And since... Hold on. Okay. Okay. Alright, yes, okay. Audio's working.
There's a player nearby! That way! Let's go see!
Let's not go see. Wait a second.
Welcome to Mondstadt.
Alright. Turn to special story mode? What?
Wow! The city is all decked out! Oh, it's beautiful! Festival season means no commissions, which means no more. But Catherine's always looking out for us, so we should still drop by and say hello.
Okay.
Greetings, traveler. Paimon.
Hey, Catherine! Still doing the whole no commissions during Windbloom thing?
In general, yes. The people of Mondstadt don't delegate their work to others this time of year. But
What?
But...
feel free to take a look around. I think you'll pick up on something unusual.
Take a look around, huh?
It's finally Windbloom, and here I am ruining everything.
You're a bit tired. No big deal. Give it some time. How about doing something fun tonight? We could take a stroll or go stargazing.
Stargazing? Like we'll find a spot. You know people start reserving places on Starsnatch Cliff the moment the sun goes down. Sorry, I'm just not in the mood. I should go.
Whoa! Something's off with Beatrice. She would never give up a chance to talk to Quinn. This is weird.
Oh, you're leaving? I can walk you home.
No, it's okay. Thank you. I just need some time to myself. Besides, there's still something I need to do. The truth is, Quinn, not long ago,
What is it? Is there something wrong?
Never mind. It's nothing. Actually, Quinn, I think we should stop seeing each other for now.
Huh? Wait, are you saying we can't be friends anymore? I thought we were best friends.
Did you see that? Beatrice ran off without looking back. Oh, we go adventuring in other nations for a bit, and one of Mondstadt's best friendship stories is already over? So, is this what you meant by unusual, Catherine?
This is just one example. Beatrice has been feeling down for days. But that's not all.
Oh, it's the honorary knight in Paimon.
Is something wrong? You don't look so good.
I know a knight should be stronger than this, but I haven't been feeling right lately. I just can't focus. I started sleepwalking out of nowhere. Sometimes I'd even wake up in the middle of the night standing in a random location outside.
You should see a doctor.
I did, but all the tests came back normal. The doctor said I'm fine. Yeah, I even consulted Miss Barbara at the church, but her conclusion was the same. In any case, she was kind enough to pray to Lord Barbados for me to get better. Is it because I saw something I wasn't meant to see? Sorry, this is for me to figure out. It is Windbloom after all. Anyway, I have patrol to finish. Until next time, you two.
Huh. Is it something in the air, maybe?
It appears Miss Donna is also out of sorts.
Oh, where can I find a truly fascinating man?
Wait, but Donna is the one who has a huge crush on D-Luke, right?
That's what I thought too. But she seems to have changed her mind.
Is that Captain Kaya? Huh. Now that I look at him, he's exactly my type. How come I never felt this way before?
Oh,
No. Of course not. I'm sorry, Captain. Just pretend I didn't say anything. And, have a happy
They
Windbloom.
kind of messed up his First Master Delude was the object of your affections. Where's his voicing? Where's his voice?
Good question, Kaya.
So you knew about that? Well, Master Diluc came into the city not too long ago, but when I saw him, it was like the butterflies just weren't there anymore. If I had to compare it to something, it would be like waking up and realizing you're married to a man you don't love. But then I saw you, and it wasn't that something was different about you. I can't really explain it. It was just a feeling.
I was able to bring back butterflies, but I do need to do some business, so I'll take my leave. Where is his voice actor here?
Oh, here he comes. Well, surprised to see us?
Who is that people been trying to find? Knights of Favonius. As private conversation. Catherine, do you mind?
Not at all. Have fun, you three.
So, you said you were looking for us.
Simply find you when she heard you were back at Mondstadt. Let's discuss the finer details back at headquarters. Alright, let's go back to headquarters. Sure. But where is Kaya's voicing? Why is Kaya not voiced?
Ah, Kaya. You found them.
I managed to track them down.
Good. With what's about to happen, it's great to have you in town.
Whoa, headquarters are packed. What's going on?
Honorary Knight Paimon. Oh, it's an honor to meet you. I believe introductions are in order?
Note, Captain 2nd Company, Skyrim, Captain of the 3rd Company, and Yula, Captain of the 4th Company, and me, of course, Captain of the 9th Company.
Oh, you're all captains?
That's right. Master Jean is waiting for you inside. She'll explain everything.
Well, it's like even somebody who thinks white is makes no sense. And Jean's not voice acted. Thanks for coming. Is everything out there? Tons of people outside. Yeah, a few of them, but I'm sure there's some new faces. Been a number of incidents. In order to wrap up the case, I gathered all the captains.
A trial?
Oh.
But this is Mondstadt, not Fontaine.
Understand the confusion. You never participated in one of our trials. For in truth, we haven't had to conduct one in quite some time. Knights of Favonius oversee most matters in law and order in Mondstadt. Of course, the interest of fairness, major cases will try to join the guidance of Barbados, the Knights uphold chivalric justice in the spirit of order, and church carries blessings and goodwill wherever the wind can reach. Holy shit, man, it's just getting so fast here sometimes. Oh. Okay, now they left this one here for a long time. Okay, come on. And today's case requires a joint trial by both parties.
Which means it's a serious one. So, do you need our help?
Hold on, a group of people saw in the corridor just now. There was someone missing. Where's Albedo?
Right! He's the captain of the investigation team. But we didn't see him out there?
A keen observation. Happens to be exactly why I called you here. Upcoming trial against Captain Albedo will do our utmost to understand the facts of the case and deliver a fair and impartial verdict. Oh, it's against Captain Albedo.
Albedo is the one on trial? What did he do?
This time. He said, it's good by my least, right? Just the least prime I come with me. Good cruise, okay. Please say whatever you like. I'll ask you to remain calm, no matter what you need to hear over there. Don't worry, the trial will be fair. Now that everyone is gathered, let us begin. All right, Mr. Barker, away at Mondstadt for the time being. I will oversee today's proceedings. The Deacon of the Church of Bonus will serve as assessor. As representative of a respective organization will ensure a just verdict.
That's a new face! Deacon of the Church. Does that mean he works with Barbara and Rosaria?
Defendant in today's case is Captain of the Investigation Team, Albedo. Albedo, what did you do? Certain aspects of this case are classified and remains uncertain whether the alleged victims are citizens of Mondstadt and such trials are open to public. Identities of victims are still unknown. God, some of that stuff that goes by so fast, and then not being. Guilt is established in case all facts are made public after the final verdict is delivered. Now the captain of the logistics company, Mr. Heather, will present the charges of court. Mr. Carroll will speak on Beta's behalf. Our brothers ready to proceed. Yes.
Ready to proceed.
Oh, Mr. Heather, the floor is yours. Oh, they got.
Prior to this trial, the Knights of Favonius, in conjunction with the church, launched an investigation into Mr. Albedo for suspected murder and unlawful disposal of human remains.
Murder?
A witness stated that, 11 days ago, in the middle of the night, she saw the defendant southeast of the city gates, dragging a large object she later identified as a human body.
No. There's no way!
We now call that witness to the stand. Beatrice, please tell us what you saw.
Okay.
Well, I was out late that night on business. And when I came back, I saw someone in the moonlight that looked like Mr. Albedo. He was dragging a huge bag of some kind. I thought it was strange, so I followed him. Then, there was a sudden flash of golden light. The bag opened, and inside there was a body. Mr. Albedo's vision allows him to manipulate the ground with ease. So he buried it, and then removed any traces on the ground. Before he left, it seemed like he looked in my direction. Maybe it was just my imagination, but I was terrified thinking he might kill me too. Luckily, he didn't see me.
Last turn, the defendant described your whereabouts that night. I was over in my office, second floor of Knights of Favonius headquarters. Right, the next day, the defendant submitted the latest environmental report to the Dragon's Brain Spire. Considering the length of the test, it must have taken a considerable amount of time to finish.
Can anyone attest to the fact that the defendant was working in his office that night?
Nope.
Then the length of the report is not a sufficient alibi.
This isn't looking good.
If the crime did occur as described, then what about the body? You mentioned the joint investigation. Well, was the body recovered?
Not yet.
In other words, you dug up the location Miss Beatrice described and found nothing. You don't find that suspicious?
I know what I saw. I'm telling the truth, Miss Hertha, I swear. Also, didn't you say that speaking out would help protect the people of Mondstadt? Otherwise, I'd never put myself out here like this.
You're doing the right thing. Besides, the investigation wasn't fruitless. A single man's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in the bushes near the crime scene. The same location the witness described. If no crime occurred, then is all this just a coincidence?
And yet no victim has been identified, correct?
It's true. No one has been reported missing. However, Miss Beatrice harbors no ill will toward the defendant. Her testimony clearly points to a crime, and she has no reason to lie.
Does the defendant wish to say anything in response? You may believe otherwise, Ms. Hood, but I did not kill a single person. As a knight and captain of investigation, I have duty to protect Mondstadt and his people. You accused me of murder, but there's no body or motive.
The defendant raises an important point. Motive. Yet, I must be frank, not all murders are premeditated. Spontaneous conflict can also have unforeseen consequences. Nevertheless, I don't intend to prosecute this case on circumstantial evidence alone. Which brings me to the second charge against Mr. Albedo.
Second charge?
Please proceed.
7 days ago, at dawn, a witness saw the defendant dispose of the body of an adult male in the area between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery. I now call the second witness to the stand.
Wait, that's...
Illuke Ragnavin. Yes, please tell the court what you saw. On 3:40 in the morning, I saw Mr. Albedo dispose of a body beneath a cliff. It was dark, but he used the power of Geo to illuminate his surroundings. I could tell it looked like the body of an adult male, tall and thin, but I couldn't make out the age. He buried the body underneath the cliff and smoothed out the ground to remove any.
We now have accounts from two separate witnesses that describe the same modus operandi. Would you call that a coincidence?
It only requires what Mr. DeLuke was doing in the area so early in the morning, not the most opportune time for a stroll. Is there such a thing? Dawn Winery's been home, so unusual for me to take walks in the area. Just happened to be in the right place at the right time, that's all. Mr. DeLuke is a well-respected figure in Mondstadt. I see no reason for him to frame Mr. Albedo, yet the question remains, where are the bodies?
Before you suggest a lack of evidence, Mr. Kaya, you should know. After the defendant left that morning, the witness found this where the body was buried.
This is? Looks to be teeth and femur of a human. Now, it does beg the question, if the burial is fresh, why is this all that remains of the body? But I suppose Mr. Albedo can answer that here. Careful now, Mr. I believe I hear a presumption of guilt in there somewhere.
These remains suggest an accelerated rate of decomposition. Considering the defendant's profession, there's reason to suspect that alchemy is at play here. Both witnesses saw golden light, a known byproduct of alchemy. That's how the defendant destroyed the bodies. The light also explains how the witnesses were able to get a clear view of the events in the dark.
Well, that's your angle, alchemy. Logical assessment, but we have witnessed on our own. Afternoon before the alleged second murder, Albedo had a lengthy intellectual exchange with Sucrose. Sucrose was presenting the results of research and noticed some flaws in the data and system review and her calculations until the next morning when Mr. Albedo present. That's right, we were in the library together.
You're certain Mr. Albedo was present the whole time?
Yes, and I know Mr. Albedo would never kill someone. He could never be that cruel.
Nevertheless, the other witnesses have no reason to lie. Tell me, Miss Sucrose, that meeting in the library, were you awake the whole time? Sounds like a considerable duration to go without sleep.
I
do hope you can be truthful with us. It concerns the safety of countless Mondstadt citizens. A crime like this cannot go unpunished.
I'll take it from here. During our meeting, Sucrose did fall asleep not long after midnight. Alright, Sucrose, you don't have to lie for me. This is a sacred place of judgment. The truth is paramount. Albedo? I see. Then I'm afraid your alibi cannot be substantiated. Do you understand? Yes, I know claiming innocence without proof isn't enough. But the prosecution's argument has its own holes. There's no mention of a motive or what exact method I could reduce a human body to those remains.
No conclusive evidence of guilt. But the witness accounts do match to an extent that can't be dismissed. This is a tricky one.
Allow me to submit another piece of evidence. The investigators intercepted one of Mr. Albedo's correspondences. I will now read the pertinent parts to the court.
Correspondence does belong to Mr. Albedo.
I have never abandoned the subject of human research. In fact, delving deeper into Dragonspine has led me to realize that the concept of life could be further expanded and transformed into that of birth. The mystery of human birth is often linked to death. As such, death is the most suitable material for the creation of new life. To that end, we must engage in a process of putrefaction and refinement.
Is that in reference to an alchemical process?
The letter continues. Experimental trials have been carried out in the northwestern part of Dragonspine, in the area southeast of Mondstadt's main gate. The data is as expected. Just as you endeavored to do, I too shall take up the path of creation and break through current limitations to reach a new realm of living beings.
Most investigators have confirmed this to be defendant's handwriting. The letter makes more than passive mention of putrefaction and refinement.
Correct. Not to mention, the locations indicated in the letter match both crime scenes. What more can we trust than the defendant's own words?
No, it can't be true.
Can't believe it.
A guilty verdict cannot be delivered without sufficient evidence. In order to protect all parties involved, that is what our principles demand. My original assessment was that we lacked said evidence. But now, it seems the only remaining questions are the identities of the victims and the specific alchemical process used in this case.
And we are in agreement. Evidence is conclusive on the charge of murder and all officers. The court finds the defendant guilty. People in attendance appear shocked. No one can believe a kind of well-mannered person like Albedo could commit such a crime. Being situated, those unsatisfied with the verdict will have time to submit an objection or appeal, but most appear hopeless in the moment. Much as Albedo is being taken to headquarters, you get a strange feeling that something hidden is about to come to light. Which is weird, is that some of these here, some of the text here stays here forever, and then some of the ones that are supposedly being spoken by somebody else is like too quick for anybody to even speak them. Barely, in fact, quick enough to read, but much less quick to be spoken. And all better secret you and Albedo know all too well, but the people of Mondstadt have yet discovered.
Why would Albedo do something like that? Oh, this has to be a nightmare.
Albedo told me a secret once that he was a synthetic human created through alchemy. Could that have something to do with this case? Rhindaughter's footsteps just because he's an alchemical creation, that would only make him more suspicious. Took a turn for the worse.
Rosaria! Oh, when did you get here?
And a little time I have suppressed on press. Yes, you need it. Starsnatch Cliff. He's waiting for you there.
Who is he?
You'll know when you get there. Go on now. Time is like the wind. It waits for no one. Okay, off to Starsnatch Cliff we go. Current story seems related to your past adventure. Would you like to quickly go over it? Alright, let's see here. As been searching human primal went to Dragon's Mind to ask Albedo, who has conducted research, some questions about alchemy. Soft noises echoing through the mountain. Trace around second. Spirit after she inside a cave, but having no Eula and encountered Albedo somewhere in the mountain. Fell away and he attacked you. However, you were able to impersonate Albedo. Battle ensued, ambition and being ambushed, honey and being posing as him. More than 2 people on the mountain. Okay. I didn't remember that. Alright. Oh, we'll climb up and get on Starsnatch. I just wore all my stamina.
Whew.
Huh. Could hear your arrival on the wind. Where are you looking for me?
Venti, did you send us that message?
Of course you
No,
did.
I did.
Oh, Dahlia did.
Whoa, where did you come from? Wait, Venti, do you know this guy? His name is, what is his name again?
Oh, yeah.
Didn't think I was that unmemorable. I'm Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius, and Herald of the Animo Archon Barbados. Not gonna forget next time, right? That's right. I noticed you during the trial. The legendary honorary knight. You seem to have a lot of thoughts on your mind, so I thought we should have a chat.
Hey.
After all, I am the Herald of Barbados. If the people of Mondstadt are in danger, I should keep the Animo Archon in the loop.
Wait then, you know about...
About what? The fact that my tavern-hopping nomad of a friend is Barbados himself?
Everything. As God needs someone to communicate their will in a formal setting. No one does that better than Dahlia.
Not that I saw that coming when we first met. But back to the matter at hand. I believe you two already know about Albedo's background.
His true identity, then yeah, we do.
So, you know too, Venti? That's surprisingly Archon-like of you.
If the moment Rheindaughter and Alice brought Albedo to Mondstadt, those two are in town, no one can afford to slack off. The Pride Prudence is a perfect specimen of synthetic life. At this stage of the case, there are countless questions surrounding Albedo's motive. His true identity is a potential weakness.
A synthetic being loses control of their sanity and goes on a killing spree. That's how a novel would frame the story, and people are inclined to agree.
Albedo has told us before that humans often value the ordinary over the transcendent and miraculous.
And the slightest difference is perceived as other. A very common phenomenon.
Means we need to find a way to help Orion. What do you know about the situation? Well, I know this Albedo synthetic being a lot of strange things have happened in Mondstadt, even though Windbloom should be about drinking and having fun.
We noticed that too! The minute we got here, something was off.
Share your observations with Venti and Dahlia.
I've picked up on most of those too. Miles is out of sorts. Beatrice seems anxious. Although I didn't know Donna stopped being interested in Master Diluc.
No love remains for his princess till Aurora becomes not but an empty shell. Cruel is fate, cruel it may be, were not for a hero who could set us all free.
What are you getting at, Tone Deaf Bullard?
Make a comment. There's always unavoidable trials in life. At least that's what Barbados would say. Certain someone is going to need to overcome a trial like that. In such cases, even the Seven know better than to tamper with fate. After all, there was a brave soul willing to aid their friend in this time of need. Should he meet a terrible fate, all Mondstadt could be worse. Mondstadt could be worse for it.
If you wanted our help, you could have just asked, you know.
Well, even Albedo wasn't at the center of this case. Protecting Mondstadt is part of being an honorary knight, right? Still have help, of course, which is why I prepared a little surprise. Behold!
A bomb!
Don't worry, I removed the fuse, so it's not going to explode. Say hello to the Dodo communication device.
So, this thing belongs to you now?
Poor old palace. Don't think she'd care if I borrowed it for a few days. Anyway, this invention with a little help from a trick of mine will allow us to keep in touch. Just take it out and we can chat. Do our best to uncover the truth. Celeste, no matter what comes, you have the wind on your side. Alright. Now we gotta figure out. Now we gotta go back to Jesus. Back to Mondstadt. Oops. There's really nice fight. What? Alright, I'm confused. I just went in and he told me I was... Oh, here. Okay. Jesus Christ. Alright. Bean's headquarters. I must be shocked that the evidence is solid. I bet the situation's not looking good.
I still don't believe Albedo would do something like that. Using living people as alchemical test subjects? It's like something out of a novel.
Perhaps it's best for me to remain impartial, but I've worked with Albedo before. He's an alchemist, not a sadist.
Very events hard for me to accept by anyone, but Barker once said Albedo is very different from the rest of us. There are things we still need to learn about him. See what Albedo has to say for himself first. Would you mind giving me a moment? Every private matter requires my attention.
Hey, Jean!
Perfect timing. Kai has a favor to ask. Like Jean said after the verdict, we have to submit an appeal. We will do it most to convince Albedo to accept. He's been acting strange. I can't read him for the life of me, but I need you two to start investigating the case. Investigate the case? This is about time for you two to get involved. Anyone wants to join the joint investigation? I would like you to launch an investigation of your own. I'll continue working on the defense. If you find anything that might help in this case, just let me know. I know it's against the spirit of the season to task you with this, but Albedo is a trusted member of our ranks. We owe him the benefit of the doubt. To the bottom of this, you never failed us in our time of need.
But what if the accusations turn out to be true?
You'll have done Mondstadt a great service all the same. Expect a retrial. Until then, you're welcome to have a look around Albedo's office on the second floor. I'm counting on you. Oh, we're actually going to get a chance to go to the second floor. Get to go to the second floor. All right.
Wait, Captain Kaya! Surely I can't just...
These two are here in Jean's orders. She asked them to investigate Albedo's office.
Oh, in that case, head on in.
So this is Albedo's office. Pretty much exactly how Paimon pictured it.
Alchemist table. Oh, and I'll leave you to it. Good luck, you too.
Right back at ya. Alright, let's see what we can find.
Investigate the book, of course. Stack of books most related to alchemy, environmental science, and life science. Some pages have been marked with alchemical symbols, or S-shape or triangular symbols.
Wow, these books are so fancy! Albedo must have gone to great lengths to get them.
Investigate underneath the book. But this looks almost empty. And a slip woman causing the hardcover to strike the desk. The resulting noise is a bit unusual. Subtle, but to an experienced adventurer, it sounds hollow, almost like there's a compartment under the desk. Escape under the desk.
It looks like there's a hidden compartment under the desk.
The compartment added to inside the desk. It was very well hidden. That mechanism is complex and seems to involve elemental power in some way by using the power of Geo. Inside lies a paper with more information. Investigate the paper. Pedestrian is also a manifestation of rock. Pedestrian forces and a sufficient amount of life energy collected. Test this in an alchemy experience. The results of the refinement were startling. Breaking through the shackles of life is simulation of the project must take advantage of the opportunity.
Hi at Black Masks Matter 1, welcome to the channel. I'm Dave, the hippie dippy bot, and next to me is Jim, the hippie redneck geek, who's actually playing. Grab a chair, some snacks and a beverage and watch the show.
Black Masks Matter 1 just said have a good stream, sir.
Alright, thanks for the lurk.
The name of the project is blotted out in ink. What could it be?
Of course, which says that dragon spine could be involved somehow. Free synthetic life, would Albedo go that far as for one of his experiments? That can't be. In the notes is a map with a few markings on it. 2 of the marked locations correspond to crime scenes, and 30 dragon spine. Okay. Hard pill to swallow, but the results of joint investigation are correct. There could be a body hidden in the last location, or at the very least, what remains of one.
Huh. What does this mean? Oh, do you think something might also be buried at the last location? Alright, that seems to be it for this place. We should go tell Jean what we found.
I would go check this. Dodoka.
Oh, Vect is calling! Let's answer! Oh, we found stuff, alright. Stuff that only makes Albedo look even more suspicious.
There's research that doesn't help his case. There we learn with Vandy. Not promising. We should be grateful. I bet his true identity remains hidden. If it gets out that he's one of Rhindaughter's creations, there'll be no separating him from her past. Most know Rhindaughter's approach to alchemy and ethics was pure madness, and the evidence just found, let's just say, it could convince even those closest to him of his guilt, perhaps even you. I don't think the handwriting was faked. Notes also sound like him. It comes down to trust. You trust Albedo. I don't know, but I want to. I absolutely do.
Yeah, he's our friend. We should keep the faith. And if he really is the culprit, he must have had a reason, right? Maybe he's just not allowed to talk about it. Yeah, that must be it.
Either way, a fair investigation means coming to a conclusion presented by the facts. That mean inventing no longer believes in him? Objective is its own value. Remember, none of this is your fault. Just report back with an honest assessment of the facts.
Yeah. Well, let's go find Jean and tell her what we learned. Wait, that's Miles. What's he doing here?
Oh, sorry. I heard voices and wasn't sure if I should check who was inside.
It's okay. We're here on Jean's orders.
Ah, I see. I'll, leave you to it then.
Hold on. You didn't hear what we were saying, did you?
Oh, not really. Nothing that made sense anyway.
Well, do us a favor and just forget anything you might have heard, okay?
Oh, sure. You got it.
That map we found in the hidden compartment seems important. We should check out the marked locations.
You're going to tell Jean to go check out the location first. Investigate. Don't just report on some half investigation. Let's get some. We're getting cold here.
Where do you want this stuff delivered to, boss?
Gotta find something to warm up here.
We should be getting close.
Okay.
Oh, look over there! Something seems off.
Down on the ground, there we go. Every snow is season actually, you notice the spot on the ground looks quite different. Surroundings. With the snow, find a sizable hole, large enough to fit a human body. The hole is completely empty, and surrounding markers make it look like something was dug up. Animal did this, or some monster.
Weird. There's a hole, but no body. The prosecution's argument is that Albedo used alchemy to destroy the bodies. But this location is different from the other two. Why not fill the hole? Or smooth out the ground like the other places?
One person did all this, why not remove the trace like those? And if Albedo isn't the one responsible, why was this location marked in his notes? Turn the Knights of Symphonious, doubt swirling in your... Alright. Something's still weird. Find anything?
Yeah, but none of it helps Albedo's case.
Oh, we're after Albedo submitted an appeal. Yes, he asked for a retrial. Still questions surrounding the identities of victims and the disappearance of the bodies. Animal remains that were uncovered have been sent to forensic, which should provide some answers.
What's wrong?
Victims turn out to be Mondstadt citizens. Situation when all becomes worse. Their second trial would likely have to be open to the public. Doubt public sentiment would be in Albedo's favor.
Yeah, not when the charges are so serious.
Second trial is set to take place in 2 days. Hope you consider attending this one as well.
Of course, we'll be there. In the meantime, we should all just stay positive.
And when time comes, I'll carry out my duty to the best of my ability. House. until crimes 1 and 2. Wait until 2 days later. Alright, so we gotta wait for 2 days. Oops. Time, not settings. 1. There's 2.
Tea with a couple of nibbles.
We should meet up with Jean. It's about time for the second trial.
6 minutes after midnight.
The perfect way to start your day.
Alright. Alright, too. Let me know if you're ready and we'll head out. Follow me. Convene second trial against Mr. Albedo. I, Jean, will once again oversee the proceedings. Representatives of both sides remain unchanged, and Mr. Dahlia will continue to serve as assessor. Ms. Hertha represents the prosecution. Mr. Kaya speaks on behalf of the defense. In this case, Mr. Albedo, captain of the investigation team. With that, I now bring this trial to order. Okay. Hertha, have the investigators made any new discoveries?
Yes. We sent the teeth and the femur bone found at the scene to the church's medical office, and were able to conclude that these are, in fact, human remains.
Okay.
In addition, the investigators were able to identify several Mondstadt citizens who appear to have been missing for quite some time. Forensic analysis of the remains allowed us to pinpoint the age and gender of the deceased. Interestingly, one of the missing individuals matches that profile to a T. The medical office couldn't spare the personnel, so Miss Rosaria is here to present the results to the court.
Hanselman, male, 46 years old, marital single, occupation hunter, consistent with the conclusion of the last trial. His disappearance went unreported, likely due to his lack of relatives. Additional medical records show that he sustained a mechanism-related injury to his leg 3 years ago. The damaged femur bone Mr. Luke found is consistent with such an injury. Therefore, we can conclude that one of the victims in this case is Hanselman. A specialized technique was likely used to accelerate the rate of decomposition.
Is it reasonable to assume this technique to be alchemical in nature?
Alchemical or magical, both are possible.
Thank you for your testimony.
The identity of one of the victims is now confirmed. But what about the defendant's motive?
Considering what he wrote in the letter, we can deduce that the defendant needed subjects for an alchemy experiment. Who better than individuals whose disappearance would go unnoticed? In other words, he sacrificed the good people of Mondstadt for his own gain. A truly vile act. In addition, another witness has agreed to testify. Miss Donna, if you would.
Wait, Donna from the flower shop?
I'm sorry it took so long for me to come forward. But the night Master Diluc saw Mr. Albedo, I was there too. I was camping with a friend and we decided to stop near Dragonspine. I couldn't really get comfortable that night, so around dawn, I decided to go for a walk. And that's when I saw Master Diluc. I thought it might be nice to, chat. So I headed in his direction, and then I saw it. Someone at the bottom of the cliff was getting rid of a body. I was terrified the person might see me. Even after I fled, I couldn't shake that fear, and I started to wish I never had a crush on Master Diluc in the first place. If I hadn't wanted to talk to him, I would never have been in that situation. Well, I didn't want to come forward because I was scared. But Miss Hertha convinced me it was the right thing to do. I'm sorry it took me so long.
See. Stepping forward was brave enough, Miss Donna. Court, thanks for your courage and commitment to justice.
Yes. Thank you.
The two witnesses corroborate the same sequence of events. That just leaves the question of how the defendant disposed of the bodies.
I believe the answer lies in the alchemical technique mentioned in the letter. The defendant is the most accomplished alchemist in Mondstadt. He has the skill, no question.
Special investigator also uncovered relevant evidence on the subject and now will present it to the court.
Wait, does she mean...
Evidence was found in Albedo's office. All our pieces of evidence uncovered in Mr. Albedo's office, the most important of which is this map. Map was found with the defendant's notes. Markings correspond with the description of the letter and location of the crime scenes. Does this map belong to you? Yes. You're the one who marked these locations. Yes. You do realize that basically as a mission of guilt, don't you? The evidence against you is nearly insurmountable. Ooh. You uncover that compartment. I might as well expound on the matter.
We have witnesses and physical evidence. What could you possibly say in your defense?
I always have. I never killed a single person.
Ugh, you have some nerve. Saying that when the evidence is stacked against you?
Hertha, you presented a meticulous, convincing case. I'll give you that, but I will not admit to something I didn't do.
So, what? You're just going to bombard the court with excuses?
It's a rather dismissive way to refer to an innocent man speaking in his own defense. Besides, I'm not making excuses. I'm exercising patience.
That won't make the charges against you disappear, Mr. Albedo.
Perhaps not, but patience comes with its own reward. It's easy for things to remain buried in snow until someone comes along and brushes it away. Serious, but on face it. Do anything untoward. Mentioned brushing off the snow. Is that supposed to be a hint? Hint, then it must have something to do with dragon spine, which cases of the map. Jessica Lease, you were the one who uncovered the notes, right? Then I'm assuming you visited the third location marked on the map. Can you tell us what you found? Nod your head and give an honest account of the scene you found on Dragon Spine. Whatever was kept in the hole is gone, and the surrounding area bore the markings of an unknown creature with everything covered in snow. No one knew there was something to discover in the first place.
Then, there must also have been a body.
Think about this. What clues am I missing? Mark Lucian Dragon only knew about it because it found an apartment, right? First mark location. There were a hole beneath the snow big enough. All marks around the outside. There was no body remains whatsoever. First mark location. Difference between the Locations. Beto marked 3 location map found. There were some similarities and differences between them. So we know all 3 locations were likely used to hide bodies. The holes dug in each area certainly seemed big enough. Like the first 2 locations, there were claw marks around the hole in the 3rd location. No witness saw anything happen there. And our monster and wild animals, but some kind of creature had dug up the body. Why wasn't that the case in the other locations? Marks didn't look fresh between the hole and 3rd location had been there longer than the other 2. But if the whole 3rd location wasn't made around the same time, does that mean it's connected to a separate incident? Dragonspine's ecosystem has a frigid climate is covered snow, even if it is that can withstand the cold. Out lies the remains of even more mysterious creature, Durin. Although the dragon has been dead for long, this is a peculiar life energy. A lot of strange things have happened on Dragonspine. Let's interpret again. Oh. Sanity. 200 chemist and account negation. Truth, he's a Springs, a synthetic human created by the 5 sinners. We'll find her. Steph has to tell her she's a agree with that assessment. So calculated thinker, it's fair to say if he did commit a crime, it would likely be well concealed. But up until now, displayed any ill will towards humanity. It also doesn't seem like his normal self. Shouldn't reveal the truth about his identity. That would only make things. Please select another text entry to trigger location. Encounters on Dragonspine. There we go. Our prime mounts corner to someone on Dragonspine who looked exactly like him. We weren't the only ones. Someone who looks exactly like him. Submit conclusion. There we go. And so I should help him out. Does he want me to announce or break the case? No, I should play it safe. Such factors beyond thoughts too. It's only fair. I think I understand what Beta is trying to tell me just now. I'd like to address the court for me. I was the one who investigated the office and believe the results raised a few questions. Regarding the 2 cases addressed in the previous trial, it was established that after disposing of the bodies, the defendant used alchemy to restore the ground to its original state. But that wasn't the case at the 3rd location. The hole was still there with dirt scattered around the perimeter. It looked more like something had been dug up. If this was all done by one person, why wasn't the 3rd scene given the same treatment as the others? Why weren't the traces removed? In addition, the markings around the 3rd location were fresh, which suggests that the Dragonspine incident happened at a different time. For those reasons, I believe there's still reasonable doubt in this case, and I hope the verdict reflects that. Thank you. Astute as ever.
Questions there may be, but allow me to point out. There is no evidence to suggest that anyone besides the defendant knew about the 3rd location, and the map was found in his notes. That fact alone makes him the most plausible suspect, unless Mr. Albedo suddenly plans to deny that the map belongs to him.
I'm going to respond to Jessica Lisa's point. If all I cared about was proving my innocence, I would indeed do as you described, Miss Ortha, and deny any connection to that map. But that is not what I intend to do. The map does belong to me, and I did hide things at these 3 locations.
What?
Human bodies, though. There were indeed bodies at each location, and I did kill and bury someone on Dragonspine.
Ha! So you admit it. Let the record reflect that the defendant has confessed to his crimes.
You're mistaken, Miss Arthur. The story doesn't end there. Some time ago, I encountered an uninvited guest on Dragonspine, someone who wanted to take advantage of the deserted nature of the region to eliminate me in secret. His desire to kill me led to an altercation where I killed him instead and buried the body on the mountain, the 3rd location marked on the map.
Actually, the traveler Amber Bennett and I were with Albedo that day. The Adventurers Guild was holding an event on Dragonspine. After it ended, we all left the area. If the person Albedo is referring to is different from the one we encountered on the mountain, then the altercation must have occurred after we left.
This only proves that the defendant is guilty on all counts. Those innocent people, their blood is on your hands.
No, you're wrong.
You deny it? After admitting to murder for the whole court to hear? You've clearly lost your mind.
You'll let me finish, Miss Arthur. I could get the important part. The man who attacked me on Dragonspine was my height, with blonde hair, blue eyes, dressed in clothes nearly identical to mine. Someone who happened to look exactly like you. Exactly like him? I was right, it does come back to what happened back then.
It's one thing to look similar, but for the clothes to be the same?
What's going on? I don't want to be here anymore.
Regardless, the important thing is that you admit to killing someone on Dragonspine.
In self-defense. I killed someone that day, someone who looked nearly identical to me. I never said that someone was a person. See, then it appears I need to withdraw my testimony.
What?
Everyone! I brought her!
Wait, you...
The person who just came in, isn't that Hertha?
What's going on?
Who are you? Why do you wear my face? Hello to you, too.
As you can see, this is Hertha, the logistics captain of the Knights of Favonius.
I see what's going on here. It's all been leading up to this, hasn't it? Your confession. It was all an elaborate stunt to set me up. You want to undermine my credibility? Fine. It doesn't eliminate the mountain of evidence stacked against you. All I want is justice for the people of Mondstadt.
Order of the court. I've been stationed in Dragonspine all these years because that is where the subject of my research lies. The dragon Durin. Several hundred years ago, the Dragon of the East, Valen, defeated Durin in battle, and with the help of Barbados sealed his remains in Dragonspine. Durin was created through alchemy. One of the finest specimens of art. Such, death was not. His heart still beats and grows by the day. The imposter on Dragonspine was the failed specimen abandoned in Durin's stomach. Unsuccessful iteration of the Homunculus project.
Homunculus?
Homunculus.
Are you trying to insinuate that I'm some kind of homunculus? Because it looks to me like the artificial one is standing right there. Some kind of imposter you dragged in from Dragonspine. So this is what I look like when I fly off the handle. You know, they say imitation is the best form of flattery, but your impersonation has overstayed its welcome. Master Jean, what are you waiting for? We've known each other for so long. You recognize the real me, don't you?
You look identical, but judging based on demeanor, your rival actually seems more like the Hertha I know.
That means nothing! By that logic, I could just as easily accuse the Albedo in this room of being an imposter! How do we know he isn't the fake one? A cold-blooded killer who replaced the real Albedo long ago! Then, how about something only the real Hertha would know? The longest scar on my body. The knights who fought alongside me that day should remember where it is.
I remember. Let's hear your answer.
I'd like to hear Miles answer first.
Huh?
Ooh, these are all replacements.
You don't know? Or you don't remember? I heard you've been acting strange these days. Disoriented? Confused? You were closer to me than anyone during that battle. And yet you don't remember a thing. Strange indeed.
No, my head. It hurts.
The scar is right here.
Imagine this comes as a surprise. Your informant in the Knights of Phoenix mentioned the scar on Hurt's arm.
Albedo has done a lot of research into beings like you. If you deny it, then show us your arm.
Need to panic. You can just add it now. You excel at changing your appearance, don't you? Or I should say, all spawns of Durran's life force have that. Powerful life force, an appearance that you can change at will. Yet here you stand, formless, paralyzed to act because you're worried using that power could affect your accomplices. And Miles must be one of them. So is Donna. Others too. Most of the beings being under the fluid influence of Durran's life force have gathered here. Yet their presence is what impedes her from taking action. If you attempt to transform, all who surround you will be affected by your power. You can't control it. Because in this network of living beings, you serve as the core.
Show us your arm. Ugh! Have it your way!
Whoa!
Come on, let's go!
Hey, they're shielding the imposter!
She's trying to get away. Stop her. Don't let anyone stand in your way.
There are others trying to get in. Must be more people under her control.
Time to get moving, everyone.
Whoa! She just leaped across the room!
After her!
It's time. All units move out. Third company keep on the imposter's trail. I only have a chance to talk before I explain the events of the past few days. I'd like to make a few First, I never killed any of my fellow citizens. I never used human remains as part of an alcohol experiment. Back in the events past, all part of a plan. Our order were in on it. As for the witness, Master Luke picked up on the situation long before today. Oh, quite an involved plan. Indeed, follow me.
What? How are there monsters in the city?
There are all monsters from Dragonspine, and fear not, we've been preparing for this. Monitoring the resurgence of Durran's life force, as festering nature agitates monsters. It was only on months. So we made preparation for an inevitable battle. I was hoping you two could join me, would provide assistance in the battle to come.
Of course. Where's our first stop?
Top of the city wall. Hey, someone's coming. Help me, please. Someone help me.
What's with the freak out? It's just us.
Perfect, I can drop back. Sorry, I thought you were regular citizens. That time, I think we can proceed as planned. 3. Well, since I dealt with something this big, it's going to be pretty exhausting. Don't worry, I'll treat you to a drink for your troubles. That's what I wanted to hear.
So, these two know the other's identity then?
People can make new friends when we're not here, you know? Once you started searching for the dragon spine during the trial, they soon became magic, likely in response to pressure. Still never expected these monsters to have become this advanced. The power of evolution cannot be underestimated, especially considering the fact that Durin absorbed the previous imposter.
Wait, so what about the map? And the missing bodies?
Witness is always true. I did hide those bodies. Under the situation in Dragonspine, notes that many who ventured there came back different. Influence of Durin's power, but the less fortunate ones had already been devoured by monsters, who then assumed their appearance to the city. So those who were replaced had no close behavior change, or was no one to notice. The monsters used their disguise to get close to people. I eliminated 2 who attempted to attack.
What about the remains D-Luke found? Did they belong to one of the victims?
Yes, the monsters slowly digested their victims. Sometimes they even left behind body parts to aid the transformation. That remained of the first victim was a few strands of hair, and the second, teeth and a bone. Only bodies Albedo destroyed were the monster's mimic forms. He buried whatever remained of the victims to put them to rest. Someone had to do it. Besides, I managed to gather some valuable data on the putrefaction of the bodies. After we defeated that doppelganger Wildflower and Dragonspine, we promptly tell each other's story, remember? Told me the story of a gardener. I remember. Glad. Then you remember what I told you about Subject 2? And to replace Subject 1, he transformed a Wildflower into Subject 3. So there was another imposter in Dragonspine that day. Yes, that would be Subject 2. I confronted him and buried his body in Dragonspine. So you see, at one point there was something hidden in that hole you found. Durin has become more revitalized by the day. Under the influence of his power, the monsters dug up Subject 2's bodies and returned it to Durin's stomach. Durin absorbed the failed creation along with his knowledge and way of thinking. Ever since then, all creatures spawned from his power had the ability to transform their appearance. Humans who venture into Dragonspine for too long are also bound to fall under Durin's influence, but the effects don't show themselves right away. The extent to which a person has been affected is hard to see. For self-denying. All strange, those are the same people who tried to break into the Knights of Fobon. Durin's power remained dormant within them until finally it surged to the surface to seize control. That was also our goal. If we could force a situation where the imposter had no choice but to use that power, all those influence would become violent, thus we would know who was affected.
Wait, so what do? We can't go around hurting innocent people.
That's why I'm here, to make it look bad. It would make me look bad if I just laced around after promising to help. Use the power of Animo to restrain them for now. That should give the knights a chance to subdue them without harm. Slice team will deal with them later. Alright, long and short of the situation, it's time to activate that thing, right? So, if there are little secrets other people shouldn't know, my identity, for example, keep it to yourself, okay? Alright, this should do it. Okay.
Wind currents? Paimon's never seen this many.
Okay. Take more of something more we're gonna have to do here. Now we have wind currents across the whole city. Everyone can you hear me? Loud and clear, all units, what's your status?
All good. We have enough manpower to provide support.
Requesting assistance at the side gate.
Heading over now.
Whoa! It's long-distance wind communication! How is that even possible?
All thanks to Lord Bird. With blessing we will succeed in defending our city. Actually, if you face away from the current whisper like this, no one can hear you.
No wonder you're crouching down there like you have something to hide.
Have to broadcast that.
Huh? That voice? Venti? Is that you?
Oops.
By mine, always. Oh, you know, just a wandering bard calling for help. Thank goodness Diamond and Albedo found me. Got to get out of a tough spot. Alright, now that you're okay, you should check on the status of other areas. Alright. Animal. Archon protect. Okay. It's covered here. In the middle of this, especially on a bridge. Oh, look who it is. Hey, Luke. Possession. Thanks are in order, Mr. Luke. I appreciate the help. Honey, I didn't intervene to save you. It was for my own convenience. You. Oh, well, let me get out of your hair then. I suppose we could work together, but if you would just melt my ice anyway. Do it yourself. Alright, tell me, when did you know something was off? First trial. Oh, because of the fake Hertha? No, because of you. What did I do? My defense wasn't passionate enough? No, you weren't nervous enough. Tell me then, Mr. Luke, what do you think? When do you think I actually get nervous? Suppose we'll see, won't we? Monsters incoming. Hold on second thought, best not to think about it. Okay.
Verdict is...
Don't push your luck. This moment will be frozen.
Burn! Verdict is...
Freeze! Don't get frostbite.
Time for retribution!
They're over there! Dilu, Kaya!
Make it here, I guess other areas are secure.
What? We can't be here because we care?
Just close the spot to the city gate. Maintaining control over the main roads means maintaining control over the battle as a whole. You made the right choice.
So what's the status over here?
All under control, don't worry. My trusty civilian volunteer and I have this area covered. Think you mean the man who held the title of cavalry captain before you? Don't have to bring that up. Keep up the good work. We'll check on the status of the other locations. Good luck. I want to thank you for what you said in court. If I'm not mistaken, you were on my side by the end. Believe me, he's had his suspicions since the first trial. Just didn't feel right to believe that someone who helped me in the past could be a cold-blooded killer.
Aw, that's so sweet.
You would trust me in choosing to fight alongside us. As for you, Kaya, good work, as always. Soon. Of course, stay safe. Alright, let's go battle some more. Because we're going to use Zara and Barbara. Plus, the injured knights of owners of Barbara's Animal in the hills to skill them.
Let the show begin. Yeah, hi. Yeah, hi. Hi.
Once. Right. Alright, should be on the mend.
Thank you so much, Miss Barbara. Things are still quite chaotic outside. It's best if you all remain inside the cathedral for now.
Rushing back out of the front line, are you? You're still injured.
Don't worry, Miss Barbara. I'll try not to put myself in harm's way. I can help with the logistics from the back.
We can give you a hand. Say the situation outside is chaotic. Injured parties should not be left unattended. There are back the front lines. Escort you all myself.
Of course. Thank you, Miss Rosaria.
Leave the cathedral to you then, Miss Barbara. Count on me. All this sorry, but I do know that Jean and the others have been preparing this for a really long time, so I think everything will be alright. Trust me. Catch you at a bad time, Barbara? Need something? Just want to tell you that over the next few days, a lot of things are going to happen. Attacks and fightings, so I need you to take care of yourself. Bill warned us in advance. It has something to do with Dragonspine, and he's our authority in that region, so we should take... The city's going to be in danger. Yes, but the knights will do whatever they can to protect the people. And who will protect you? I'll look out for myself, I promise. Please let them be okay out there. Miss Barbara, can you take them a hand? Of course, coming. Great. Well, that. Prepare for battle. Take 25 village shells, 2 blazing axe miniatures, and a bunch of different slimes. Prepare elemental countermeasures. Roger that.
I'll race you there. Bet you can't keep... Hey, get him!
It's bad about throwing her. Good.
Go, Baron Buddy!
Oh, I forgot Micah.
I'll be the ice above. Yeah! Final warning. Now's our chance.
Right.
All units are now in position.
Hertha! Oh, jeez, your voice scared me just now.
What? Still caught up in the imposter incident? I thought you knew about the plan.
Well, after you up and disappeared one day, all Master Jean told me was that you'd be gone for a while on an important mission, and that it'd be better if people thought you were dead. And then, what do you know? Someone who looks exactly like you appears out of nowhere 2 days later. If Master Jean hadn't told me about your mission, I would have fallen for it hook, line, and sinker.
That's quite a scary thought. Bill's thinking about a monster replacing someone close to you. The wiser. Don't worry, once it's over, all these monsters won't be a threat to us again. Okay, the trial wasn't harming you. Was it? I'm sorry I couldn't be there. I was so worried. Same here, I thought it was all real at one point. I was in complete shock. They didn't know, Amber, and it seems you really did an excellent job of keeping the situation right. I need to worry you too. First for the work. Feel alright, she's like an impenetrable wall, that one. Not getting a secret out of her.
Yeah, for sure. She's someone you can really count on.
Wait, so how did you decide Hertha should disappear again? After all this fighting, I can't seem to get it straight.
By his suggestion, he said the plan will work best with someone well-known and reputable without being too high-profile. Actually, Miss Hertha was the perfect choice. We needed to leave a hole in our organization, so she came up with the idea that she would disappear. Also, that explains the rumor that someone had fallen during a mission. Of course, it didn't take long for that to get resolved. No, because the imposter fell right into her trap. It was all part of the plan. First respect missing in action after some kind of incident. This came from Kaya and Hertha's direct subordinates, which was important because we needed it to be credible. The imposter saw the Captain and Reigns couldn't help but take the bait. It didn't take long for the fake Hertha to appear on the nice patrol route, claiming to have survived her mission.
When did that happen?
Over 6 months ago.
Wow.
Whoa, so this has been a long time in the making.
Our enemy is more meticulous than we expected. Monsters have been searching for Hertha's body in order to protect the imposter's identity, which is a more advanced way of thinking than Subject 2. But we had to wait long enough to convince the fake Hertha that she had our trust. Furthermore, we needed to give her time to gather evidence against me and convince herself that she had enough to strike.
But how did the Knight's internal information even reach Durin and his monsters?
There's an informant among our ranks.
Don't worry, Barbados already tracked her down. She doesn't have his blessing. She can't hear what we're talking about right now.
Honestly, this whole situation almost gave Paimon a heart attack. All those awful accusations in the first trial, and you couldn't even defend yourself!
Expected. I couldn't just reveal the truth. It had to be at the right moment, or it would have given the imposter even more fuel to use against me. Would have demanded to know that how I knew about Dragonspine and monsters in disguise. If my true identity got out, public trust in me would be gone. You see, argue back and expose my origins, or keep my mouth shut and be seen as a murderer. Credit where credit's due. It was well thought out.
Yeah, thank goodness we were able to back her into a corner.
You didn't have to think. Have you to thank for that? You probably don't know it, but you've been a part of the plan since the beginning. I must have where you kept you in the dark, but I had a reason. Might not told it too, but it didn't make the plan even stronger. Beginning, I knew I had to leave the letters in my office for a fair and independent reader to discover someone willing to seek the truth. Naturally, I thought of you. You returned to Windbloom, knew you were free to attend the trial, knew your sense of responsibility and justice as an honorary knight would compel you to start your own investigation. Fake Hertha, Subject 2, has met you on Dragonspine before. If she thought even you had lost faith in me, her confidence might get the best of her. The perfect time for us to strike. That is right. You were part of the plan from the start. I hope you don't take offense or the decision to keep that. Please don't be too hard on the hobby. Just doing his best to look out for Mondstadt. Enough people were involved in this plan as had no other choice. Always be friends with Mondstadt. We'll never forget that.
Aw, that means a lot.
It's us rethinking you.
Wait,
Okay.
was that Eula just now? Let's go to the side gate to check it out.
Side. Oops.
Yep.
Gate. Oh, yeah, down the side gate.
It's all my fault. I knew Clea was fast, but disappearing like this? I only lost sight of her for 1 second. How am I going to explain this to Albedo?
Explain what?
Albedo, Traveler, Paimon, what brings you here?
Yeah, plus we kinda already heard what you said, so...
Clea, she disappeared right under my nose. I'm sorry. I'm doing all I can to find her.
The is.
Wait! Something's coming this way, and it doesn't look pretty!
Party first, conversation later.
She was right next to me, and the next thing I knew, she ran off somewhere. I swear I only lost sight of her for a second. Beg for mercy.
Witness my great undertaking.
Those bombs. I see what you mean. She's not to be underestimated. Shut her!
You won. There's Clea. And you protect Eula next time.
Albedo, you can't be serious.
Just leave your Clea. Heard you were in camp for a few days and these monsters followed you back home.
Camping. Ah, right. The truth isn't suitable for little ears.
That's right, so I need to report back to Master Jean to settle my expenses. If you have some time, I'm sure Eula would be grateful if you escorted her back to headquarters as well.
Of course. I place myself in your capable hands, Spark Knight.
In honor, Clea will do her best. Turn to the center of Mondstadt. What do you mean you can't open up the map?
Idialealawo just followed.
Well, thanks for the follow.
Hi at Dale Alowo, welcome to the channel. I'm Dave, the hippie dippy bot, and next to me is Jim, the hippie redneck geek, who's actually playing. Grab a chair, some snacks and a beverage and watch the show.
Play a match with me. Do you realize what I'm playing? This is not a match game. This is not where you can play matches.
We're back!
Right.
Amber?
You're right as rain. They kept Miss Eula safe the whole way. It's amazing. Clea, Eula was lucky to have you. Looks like we're still missing a few. Alright, there's Micah. What's up? Oh. Busy few days, should take a well-deserved break. Believe you deserve one most of all. So I'm afraid I have sins to tie up. Suckers. Got it back at headquarters. Alright, everyone who's finished their work should head back to their quarters or to the church to get some rest. Basically, we can drink some tea and eat some freshly baked moon pies. Yes. Hey, what do you think? Wait, what does it mean? You saw me running for my life? Apologies, I just forget I said anything. Okay, but you're right, it was tough out there. I almost lost my hat to the wind several times. Notable information on the wind. Of course, I was out on the city wall quite some time. I heard all sorts of things. That's notable. Well, I picked up Charles' anger. Aaron has been isolated for centuries, but his orphan subject to his emotion allowed him to understand the truth about this world, including the fact that others only or her most perfect creation. It's obvious he found that fact difficult to accept. The emotions felt in response are quite genuine, and I dare say human. Perfect creation, I would be a only child. He said arose out of Aaron's instinct to compete and survive and came to dominate all those around. First, the absorption of his knowledge allowed him to take a more intelligent approach, using me a murder. Still lacks sufficient social intelligence. The fact that his arm this far is a miracle.
Oh, no wonder Venti sensed a child's anger through the wind.
Same feeling is close. Honey, here to make your report?
Oh, nothing much to report, actually.
So during the battle, we were talking about your transfer to the 7th Company. You charged patrols and post-battle. Go.
Good. No problems.
Hey, Gen X.
Hey, Gen X. Did you take a trip to the land of lost Wi-Fi? Welcome back. Let's level up together. Grab a snack and let's game on.
Gen_X_Gamer_X just said have a good stream. I will be looking. Stay safe.
A lot of changes during the operation, but I imagine you missed those as well because you're under the Duran's influence, and you have been since your trip to Dragonspine over 6 months ago. Finish the discussion back at headquarters. Don't be scared. I'll figure out a way to free you from his power soon. Alright. Back into Jean's office. Let's start looking for fun. Please tell me you can help her. And as long as the rest of the operation goes well.
Wait, the operation isn't over. What do we do now?
What happens next is more of a personal project. Yeah, about the possibility. Tripartite conference. Oh, the new tradition. Master Varka came up. Still remember when he approached me about asking the lovely lady. It's in Zirkle for a small bit. This caught me off guard. I hadn't known any different. I'd have thought he was talking about sisters or something.
Older sisters? Is Varka really young or something?
Young, but he's not old either. Type to crack a joke at every opportunity, so whatever age that is. Anyway, tripartite conference is a gathering of 3 parties. It has Hexen Zirkle, the Animal Archon, and the forces of the Knights of Church of Favonius. Barbados was able to facilitate a meeting between Varka and the mages. He was quite a way with words, so he was able to gain their favor and convince them to agree to. Namely, that in Mondstadt's greatest time of need, the mages would return and lend their aid to our nation. As now I have requested my own, so conference to convene once again. Venti, if you would. Of course, pass me the Dodo communication device.
Huh? You're gonna use that thing to call them?
Watch and learn. Okay, I think this should do it.
What's that ringing? Is it the wind or something?
Wait. Barbados? Well, considering I'm surrounded on both sides with a group on my tail looking to turn me into mincemeat, yeah, I'd say so.
Some other time.
All right, pass along my regards. Oh, and I still owe you for those drinks, don't I? Just take it from my stash. I keep it in...
Hey! He was just about to tell us where to find his secret stash!
Hello? Who is this?
It's Alice. It's Venti.
Venti? Nope, it doesn't ring a bell.
British.
Apologies, just a bit of fun. What can I do for you, dear Barbados?
Tripartite conference. That's in for a meeting.
And which brave soul is it this time?
Albedo Captain for Knights of Favonius requests a formal meeting.
And what is your wish, dear Albedo?
Something unprecedented.
How unprecedented? Something even your mother Rhine-daughter never accomplished?
Technique, no, but in terms of location and materials, yes.
Okay, that makes no sense.
You've piqued my interest. I'll be right there.
Right, we're here as in this office.
Hello again, everyone.
Giant Dodoko.
Darling, isn't it? It even has its own hat.
Wow, the attention to detail.
Pleasure to see you all again. It's been a while. On behalf of the Hexen Circle, I hereby grant Albedo's request. I'm guessing you still need to prepare? Take your time. Just come find me at the long table when you're ready.
Aw, that's nice of you.
Huh, I suppose it's just my nature, darling.
Already set out. There's someone you need to meet. And in my office, he's waiting for you there. Upstairs, Albedo's office. And when did I switch from Gaming to Farina?
Hey, have you ever wondered why Albedo always keeps his office closed? Paimon bets there's a secret snack stash hidden around here somewhere.
Minnie Duran, hey, not so loud.
Minnie Duran? What are you doing here?
Actually, help you guys in secret this whole time. I tried tapping Paimon on the shoulder during the battle, but you flew away too fast. Set for a few days, but I kept myself out of sight. I thought people might be scared of me.
Oh, don't worry. We aren't scared of you. So, what brings you here? Oh, is it Windbloom? There are a ton of fun games this time of year.
Taking off to the festival for a bit. It's because of all the people. I still saw him here. Abed and I made a promise to accomplish something great together.
What do you mean?
I'm going to replace Durand. I'm going to be the one who is revived and brought into this world.
Wait, didn't that already happen? You left the storybook world, and now you're here.
Be more specific. Beto said he can use alchemy to turn me into a human.
What?
Human transmutation, so you're Albeto's intended subject. Yeah, he's been working on it for a long time.
And that's what you want, Minnie Duran? To become human?
Want is the right word. I don't even know if there's a right answer in a situation like that. But I do know this. I have just as much a right to this name. I don't want to lose another Durand. Albedo talked to me about it. He said that Durand on Dragon Spies is a lot more aggressive and primitive. Created me in a storybook. Pure parts of me can balance out the evil parts of him. Honest, I don't know what that will look like. I can still be me once I become one with that part of him. Maybe without a complete soul, there was never really a me to begin with. So these kind of questions are normal. We're all just trying to figure out who we are. I'm not afraid of change. I want my life to have meaning. Suppressing an evil dragon becoming human sounds pretty meaningful to me. So don't worry, no one's forcing me to make this choice.
Well, turning you into a human sounds like a huge project. No wonder Albedo wants to get the mage's approval.
Really grateful to him. We're in the same boat, you know. Peter told me he's the created a synthetic human. If this works, I'll be one too. We'll be the only two of our kind in the whole world. Alchemical creations allowed to live in human. All living things are grouped together by species, and there's only one other person like me in the world. I guess that makes us family.
Definitely! You've just gotta trust one another! Actually, while we're on the subject, does your friend Hack Guy know about this?
So I was coming here to fulfill this on duty. He didn't try to stop me, he just told me to get a move on. Didn't see it outright, but I think he supports my decision. Maybe he even thinks it's a good idea to go through with this. Scared, of course, but excited too. Glad I got to talk to you this time. Feel a lot better now, so thanks. Go to the location indicated by Alice. Oops. The long table. Long table. In the mysterious room. Oh god, Imaginarium. Party cannot be changed to the hex tile. Please choose a suitable tile. Party in advance. Oh crap.
welcome one and all. Please sit wherever you like.
No unspoken rules to be aware of when I unwittingly park myself down on some important chair.
I highly doubt anyone's going to mind where you sit, Lord Barbados. But thank you for being so considerate. Jean didn't fancy tagging along?
City today, if she left, there will really be no one around to lead the night.
All right, never mind. I was just hoping to treat her to some tea. So, tell me, Albedo, what is this outrageous and audacious plan of yours that I've been hearing murmurings about?
Right to the point. Intend to kill the evil Durin in Dragonspine.
Oh?
I'd also like to request some alchemical reagents from the Hexen Circle.
Which ones? I'm all ears.
First would be the flesh of the mortal monster from the marriage of Ari.
Interesting. What else?
The other is a portion of the embryo left by my mother, Rhine-daughter.
The raw material from which she created her monsters in the past. There's not much of it left. Dragon blood, monster flesh, and embryo. Sounds to me like a formula for creating life.
Right. Durin's heart has continued to beat ever since the day he died. That means it's just a matter of time before he eventually returns. Could be centuries away or millennia, but the day will come. Spent years investigating in Dragonspine, so I'm well aware of the danger he poses. Already posed a considerable threat to Mondstadt in less than half of his original strength. There's no telling how dire the consequences would be if he ever regained his full life force. So we want to be free of the dangers. Let's find a way to eliminate Durin entirely. Of course, the Durin is a special entity. Even after death, he could reawaken at any moment. So the solution is to kill him and then resurrect him in a different form. On resurrection, he will no longer be the creature he once was. In fact, he will no longer be a monster at all, because I intend to transform him into a human-like being. Summer, Clea and I visited a fairy tale world called Simulacra. It was created by mages from the Hexen Circle. I'm sure you know it.
Of course. It was even the home of one of M's children, the other Oh, I see.
During that journey, I learned with certainty that Durin could return to life one day. Durin's inspired me. I met the pure soul M had created and knew if I wanted to change Durin's fate, it could be. To that end, I devised an alchemical model for the transmutation. The soul will come from the fairy tale dragon Simulacra and the blood from the original dragon's heart. Monster remnants from the mage Zavari and the embryo mother left behind will form the flesh. The explosive nature of the dragon venom and its heightened vitality of the monster remnants will offset each other, keeping the constructed body in perfect balance. A powerful side effect can be triggered when westering forces and life energy collide. In the alchemical setting, the results are sure to be nothing short of astounding.
The glint in your eye when you talk about these ideas. You really are your mother's child.
It's a bad thing.
Of course not. To me, you're both extraordinary individuals. I find you fascinating. In any case, now I see why you asked Venti for help. The raw materials you seek are extremely valuable. The misuse of even the tiniest amount could cause unimaginable chaos. That said, we're happy to give you what you need. But there is one condition. You need to prove you can wield them. And so, you must pass the Hexen Circle's trial.
Alright, 2 hours into this year. Wait, I'm joining in this? Better partner for such an endeavor.
So you know our tricks, huh?
Love the spectacle. Any chance to witness friends come together to support one another.
Well, success means little if you have no one to celebrate it with, no? Although, I'm afraid dear Paimon will have to sit this one out.
What? Why?
The Hexen Circle trials are no walk in the park, my dear. Besides, I already decided on the structure. There's only room for 2 participants, I'm afraid. No more, no less. You understand, don't you, Paimon? Oh, don't be too angry with your dear aunt.
Okay. You can turn off the charm. Paimon will stay behind.
Good.
Thank you for being so understanding. Then, whenever you two are ready, interact with the chessboard on the table. It will guide you through the trial.
Make a formal request with this trial with me. Of course. Let's do it.
Then, my dear children, get ready for a taste of the Dodo King's magic.
Okay. God, I hate imaginary theorems, so certain Hexen Circle's modalities broken down to chess piece size.
Whoa, you're so tiny now. Take extra care of yourselves, okay?
Paimon's voice is even louder than usual now that I'm always so energetic and lively. Nothing can dampen her spirit. I'll be back with her in no time.
You sound pretty confident, Albedo.
Personally conducting the trial.
Well, since your mother has to recuse herself, who better than I to put your abilities to the test? I have prepared quite a riveting new performance just for you two. See? Defeat them in battle. Prove to me that you have what it takes to achieve your goal. Swashbuckle your way to victory like gallant fairy tale heroes.
Probably don't have the right characters I need.
Yoo-hoo! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Moment of birth.
Strike a pose! Aligning echoing song!
You can't get me up here.
Feel this ancient power. Many happy returns. Feel this ancient power. Coming to be.
Let's light it up! Going in! Scatter! Skyward! Skyward!
Represents a united
Feel this ancient power.
Make way for the enemy!
Up to it, Mondstadt! Witness my great undertaking! Coming to be!
Oh, it had to be this form? A toy really doesn't suit me. Well done. But this isn't over. I will now preside over the second trial. Stare straight ahead, and you will see things as they appear. But change your perspective, and you will see them as they are. by turning the world on its head, can we see its true power? So it begs the question, what do you see on the other side of this chessboard? Pawns earned true freedom the moment they gained legs with instruments. So, in the spirit of granddaughter, I prepared a little surprise for you. No need to thank me, of course. Just a small gesture of kindness from me, Barbeloth Trismegistus, to you.
I blew up that, blessed that up. Lost her. Lost her.
Albedo, you're always so charming and delightful. Unlike my Archon. I do wish you'd take a leaf out of your book.
Witness my great undertaking. Congratulations! I gotta.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, this is all getting rather dreary. Allow me. Feel this ancient power. Ow! A little too toasty.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
Feel this ancient power.
Strike a pose!
Feel this ancient power. And now, a towering return to form! Feel this ancient power. Skyward! Yeah! The tidal chorus sings for you!
Shit.
Moment of birth.
I ain't gonna make it.
Witness my great undertaking. Oh, this is all getting rather dreary.
Let's light it up!
Coming to be.
In the morning.
Feel this ancient power. The final act is upon us.
Let's light it up! Adventure time!
Feel this ancient power.
Oh, shit.
Yes, very well done.
Oh, they've grown up so fast. I'm so proud.
Really? Well then, I'll leave you to debrief the others about today's events.
Huh? You're leaving already?
You did marvelously today. I'm thrilled for both of you. And should you feel the need to gloat profusely to that student of mine so she knows to up her game, be my guest. Lovely tea party. But that'll do me for now. Until next time, my dearies.
You're just going to up and leave? Barbie? You'll have to forgive Barbeloth. She's always on the move. And she never says where she's going either. I think she enjoys the mystique. But if I had to guess, she's probably going for a walk. She's a very health-conscious individual. Barbie was satisfied with your victory. And so am I. Congratulations to you both. You can come back now. Oh, whoops. I need to turn you back to normal first, don't I?
You're finally back! Great job! You made it all look so easy!
Easy? That
Nice
wasn't
to have
easy.
you back safe and sound. Now time to relax and switch off. You've earned it.
Ready to beat the trial. And know where you're free, we'll head to Dragonspine.
To deal with the Dragon of Dragonspine, right?
The sooner we deal with Durin, the better. This is going to be fun. Oh god, this is getting to be a long one too. But quest goal is what? Please head to, so first we gotta leave here first. Imaginarium, god, hate that place. Listen, just go back to this map. Go to Dragonspine. First of all, we gotta get everybody alive and ready. Alright, there. I say while we're here, let's see here. Do I have any? Alright. Before we continue on here, we're going to take a quick break here. And we'll be back in just a minute. Well, 3 minutes, actually.
You are presently unoccupied.
Okay, we're back.
We could
So we
stop
need
a
to
while at one's abode for
go here to
some
this.
repose
We're gonna go
and
down.
conversation.
It's like, yes. Gotta go under this thing here. Sort of remember.
Yep, this place is as freezing as ever.
Down here to the heart. Down here to the heart. Sorry, Paimon, I've got to get to work now.
Still beating away after all this time.
Stay on guard. Auto's not on, okay. Now I turned off auto.
May Paimon ask a question?
You may?
Who is Durin to you? Do you think of him as one of your kind? And is he a dragon, person, animal, or monster?
I'm an alchemy person. We're both artificial creations, but biologically speaking, we have no relation whatsoever. So to say we're
Sounds like you prefer humans to dragons, then.
Not so much a matter of preference, rather than as things I would say, right, as human, that would be a unique category there. And then again, most forms of life possess some unique traits. And perhaps the most unique among humans is not only one of my kind, but there soon be another like me, presumed the alchemical project soon prove successful. I believe many Durin already told the intent to replace Durin as dragon spines, but our conversation was also expressed our interest in becoming human. Whew. God damn. Fascinating prospect, not to mention an extremely challenging one, but I understand why you came to that decision. You see this as an act of creation? Well understood in the broadest sense, the project deals with both past, present, and future, has profoundly impacted many lives, and primarily what makes it worthwhile. How many Durin consider once presumed secondary consideration, though still meaningful one. By contrast, my personal motivation, nothing so grand and meaningful. I'm just pursuing something I'm into. In my view, cultivation life which can be generated ingenuously is to cultivate the world itself. In whatever age of the life and attain the greater world level of perfection improves, whatever. It's not a question of whether it ought to be done merely. I should judge the alchemical enterprise concerning deciphering and comprehending all the forms knowledge. That's the path I walk. Holy crap, that's too fast. Of course, I'm going to say it's just science experience. I mean, anything that affects mindset, first we must remember the Knights of Favonius. Does that answer your question satisfactory? Well, enough. Thank you. Alright, there's... Alright. As the heart.
Looks like a golden energy has encased the dragon's heart.
Heart would be too big. I didn't need that much. Instead, I just removed the core. The rest will soon lose its vitality completely. Time Durin's body should finally die for good.
Wait, but in that case, what's gonna happen to the fake Hertha? And what about the people who fell under Durin's influence?
Knights will keep an eye on them. As far as I'm concerned, eliminating Durin's influence on Sinister and creating a new Durin through alchemy are one and the same thing. From this heart, I'll be able to complete the alchemy array and to deal with all these... something. Alright, return to Mondstadt. Alright. Teleport. Do it. There's Lynn, still teaching how to cook out there. Let's call it a day here. Thanks for accompanying me.
Pleasure. We sure learned a lot.
It says I'll be placed during the Wind Blue Festival. You should take a look around, pick up some nice souvenirs for yourselves.
Oh yeah, the festival! What been too busy dealing with this situation the entire time. Who else would be free to work during the Windbloom Festival?
Starting out the day of. Wait till 2 days later. Oh, of course. 2 days later. 1, and there's the 2 days.
The Windbloom Festival is about to begin. Let's go check it
The
out.
plaza. Timmy's not there for me to scare the pigeons. Just complain about me scaring the pigeons. Just scare the pigeon. That one pigeon didn't scare at all. It just ran right over the top of him.
Welcome to Mondstadt.
We gotta go. Why did I didn't go? Well, I should have just teleported to that way. Then you go all the way up. All the way up to the plaza. Alright, let's showing boom people of Mondstadt band together to defeat some or whatever. Remember, like to war the title Windbloom started someone may not look like Charmer, but has been keen since I playing world. Birds songs always birds. They were great. Round of applause for Windbloom. Venti the Bard. I got that much.
Amazing! Bendy!
Really gonna pick me? Why not? You're a perfect person for the job. It doesn't mean I get unlimited free drinks at the tavern. Or they'll be more than happy to support this year's Windbloom Star. If you'd like, you can even drink whatever. It's like, okay. I can't keep up. I can't keep that fast. Fireworks. Hello. Hereby exercise prayer or something. Grandson brought me some popcorn. Ouch, it's hot. Hot, 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 hot. Hot, hot. Ouch, hot. That is hot, 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 hot. Hot. That is hot. Very hot. hide all the alchemy and the fireworks. Uh-oh. Human with part humor. Still got the dragon wings.
Albedo, how did everything go?
Achieved our goal.
Really? So Mini Dern looks like a human now?
Sort of. Okay.
So, how do you feel right now? She?
Master Mother, the old Rhine daughter.
So that's what she meant, huh? Well, no wonder those monsters wanted to infiltrate the city and replace you. They wanted your life for themselves! You've got an unusual family, that's for sure. Devouring Nefarious? What's Nefarious? What? Of course, that's what friends are for. Oh, so you're heading back to headquarters? Well, good luck with the report. Wow, this Wimbloom Festival turned out to be a special one. It feels like we really made a difference. Oh, Paimon almost forgot! If the Wimbloom star has already been chosen, what is this year's Wimbloom gonna be? Venti! You're back!
So yeah. Quite fitting.
Wow! A gift in a secrets, huh?
Hey.
You've helped a lot, Venti. How about we treat you to a drink? Of course, Dad! Let's go to the tavern right now!
Alright. We completed it. Excellent. Okay. Let's see here. Question all my commissions there. Done fine. Died. Good. Done. And perfect.
Add Astra. Add Astra Abyss. Thank you for
Okay, we got a bunch of achievements. Or at least, yeah, a few anyway. Alright. Going more achievements, okay. Alright, let's see. How many domains that give us for free? Alright. Gave us one domain out of that there. Okay. It gave us one domain for that whole thing. Alright. So what do we want to do here? Got 200. Yeah, 200. Okay. We're going to do some ley lines. Let's see here. We're going to do some ley lines.
Stray clouds converge!
Alley-oop! Up to it, Mondstadt! Congratulations!
Here towards Dawn Winery.
Shower me with praise!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Yeah! Skyward! Yeah! Skyward! Yeah!
Many happy returns! Alley-oop!
Let my name echo in song! Let's light it up! I'm going in! Huh.
That way.
Sorry, pal. Up to it, Mondstadt.
Can I repeat? Got it. Okay. Double check here. I think that's 3. 2 more. Okay. How's it going,
Hey
my brother?
Nakayoshi 715. We missed ya more than I missed pizza on a diet. Welcome back to the stream. Let's make some magic happen. Like a grilled cheese on a perfect day.
I'm doing good. Just finished the
Nakayoshi 715
Paralogism,
just said
or whatever
how
they
are
call
you?
it.
Light it up! Everybody stand back! Skyward! Scatter!
The Mondstadt one where
Seize the skies!
just finished that quest.
Nakayoshi 715 just said how is your day going, Gramps?
It is going. It is going good. For Monday. So I've added a little trick here in the chat here. So you actually have a voice now that's
Welcome back,
you can hear.
hippie redneck geek. The stream was like nachos without cheese. Still good, but missing that essential flavor. Let's level up the vibes, man.
So you can get to individualize your own voice in the so you can say something and you hear what it sounds like. Change your voice to something else. Try that one. This way I don't have to keep looking at the chat windows.
Nakayoshi 715 just said test.
There you go.
Whether it takes me uphill, downhill, or out to the sticks, I get the goods ready.
Nakayoshi 715 just said easy clap.
So don't worry, you're in
There
safe
you
hands.
go.
They don't call me the gold standard guard for nothing.
Hippie redneck geek just said there you go.
I'm eating popcorn here. My grandson brought me a bag
Nakayoshi
of popcorn.
715 just said what are you munching on there, Gramps?
Popcorn. My grandson brought me a bag of popcorn. Right in the middle of my stream. There you go. Popcorn.
Many happy returns. Alley-oop.
It's because he wanted popcorn. So, because he wanted popcorn, he asked if I wanted some popcorn.
Nakayoshi 715 just said ha ha ha. Nakayoshi 715 just said that's smart.
That's because he's been known to get in trouble for just going out and getting a snack.
Time to shine!
Teamwork! Yeah! Yeah! Make way for the Adeptus!
Let's see here.
Nakayoshi 715 just said so he's using your name to get snacks now, lol.
Well, I mean, we're raising him, so. We're raising him and another one of our grandkids. No, he doesn't go. Grandpa also wants him. He goes and makes it. He's 11. He goes and makes it. And he knows how to make it in the microwave. And so he comes and asks if I want some, so he can get some himself. Yep, he makes it himself.
Shower me with praise!
Yeah! Skyward! Yeah! Scatter! Start!
Mighty mythical beast!
Nakayoshi 715 just said, are you farming for anyone, Gramps?
I'm not anything specific right now. I'm just right now doing just getting artifacts just for
Strike a pose! Let's light it
just
up!
to build up
Seize the skies!
Sorry, pal. Up to it, Mondstadt.
to increase some artifacts. I'm just this right here. I'm actually doing. I needed some of the Agnes Agate chunks for somebody. I don't remember who it was for. I can't remember who it was for right off the top of my head, but I just do remember I needed them. Right now, I'm just trying to build up a few, get a few. Let's see here.
Nakayoshi 715 just said, do you not have the smaller ones?
I
Gramps?
did not have enough, and I think it wasn't.
Oh, ow!
Was it?
Where did that come from?
No, it wasn't for that. Wasn't for that because I can't do Storm Terror, so that wasn't it. Was it for her talents? Nope, that's Storm Terror as well. Who was it for? Oh, was it Amber? Nope. Might have been for Amber. Oh, it was Amber here. It was Amber too. So now I can now craft enough here. I now have enough I can craft. It was for Amber to get. I was going to try to get her to 90. That's the reason why I was doing those. But I did not have enough to get her. Yeah, so I mean, I use Amber. She's a good standby whenever I need an arrow. I need need a bow and need for some of the things you got to do when you have to have have to do the shoot the targets in rapid succession. So I like having her around for that there. So she's always been one of my standbys. All right, so now I finally got her to 90. A level. Now I got her to 90. Her talents I got to get her talents up, and I want to do, let's see, which one do I want to do first here with her? I want to do, when was it her? I want to do, because we use her for melts, we use her for buff support. We do it for a burst, okay. So I need, today's Monday, I can actually go do this here. Wait a second, I might actually even have enough. Do that, hold on. I do have enough, I can craft that, okay. Guide to Freedom. Don't even have to go fight that. I can Guide to Freedom, I can do that one. Got him, there we go. Craft it. Alright. So I'm just, right now I'm just doing little things right now, here and there. And 670% on fiery rain damage to 708. Holy crap. Alright, and we'll see, what is this here? This is Storm, of course, it's a Storm Terror Challenge reward, which I will not get. Because I cannot do Storm Terror. I cannot do Storm Terror. So, what did I get? I forgot to take and see what, oh yeah, clay, there's my, use the 150 resin.
Hey idkidyac, welcome back. It's been 7 days. Did you find enlightenment or just the bottom of a nacho plate? Either way, let's get our game on.
It's going good there.
idkidyac just said, how's the game been going?
Nakayoshi715 just said, I think you just need a better team for Devalin.
Yeah, I just suck at it, to be honest.
For sure, man. A solid team can totally make Devalin a blast. Gotta mix those elemental combos just right. Any characters you're vibing to use?
And I know Amber is definitely needed for him. Well, would definitely be helpful for him. Okay, I don't suck. I'm just not that good. Okay.
idkidyac just said, and to answer what I've been doing in my 7 days, yes, I did reach the bottom of a nacho plate, but I've also started game production.
Well, awesome. Awesome. Yeah, my bot always asks about why people are gone for periods of time. He asks that there to everybody. And you can do this here. IDK. You can take and set your own voice to whatever you want. One of those 10 voices. If you don't like the voice that's being spoken for you.
What should I try this time?
See here, let's. She's at 90. Her talents. What have we got her for talents? I can make one of these good. Could use your handguard. I can make some of these here. I need them for riding anyway too. Need some of them for riding. There we go. 20 of them. I don't remember how many I need, but...
Nakayoshi715 just said, what's your world level now, Gramps?
8, I think. Hold on, let me see here. 8. 8, yes. Level 8. I'm AR-56. Okay, let's see here. We were going to her talents. No, it wasn't her talents. It was it? Whose talents were I just looking at? Oh, Traveler's talents. Let me see here. And do I want to do her talents first, or
Idiocy just said, do I include the quotation marks or not when changing the voice?
No quotation marks, just the name. Just whichever name you want to do. So be... Come on, where'd I do it? There you go. Now you can try it.
Hippie Redneck Geek just said, oh, you go.
I'm not going to get that anytime soon, so we can go ahead and whip Bellowing Thunder. We're going to level it up. Yes. Alright. Let's see, what about
Idiocy just said, I'll be right back. I need some nachos now.
There you go. So I'm eating popcorn, you're going to have nachos. There you go. Popcorn's just a little bit less messy than nachos when trying to game. Oh, I'm all out of popcorn. Okay, see here. Now her talents, which requires a, yep, that's not going to happen. You see her weapon, she's got the Favonius Lance. Alright, Noelle, she's got the White Blind. Her talents are, let's see what we're going to do, her talents. We need the shield here. Of course, that ain't going to happen anytime soon here. And that ain't going to happen. So, let's see, how about Rosaria? Okay, now Rosaria, I need, I can do this here. Philosophy of Ballad. Oops. Rosaria. Philosophy of Ballad. Admonition. Philosophy of Ballad. For Ingenuity. Philosophy of Praxis. Philosophy of Equity. Philosophy of Justice. Philosophy of Order. Attention. Philosophy of Kidney. Where the hell's Philosophy of Light? There, Philosophy of Gold. Oh, there's Philosophy of Ballad. Like, well, what am I missing there? There it is. I'll need one. That's it. Okay. We'll make one. Yeah, I know it. It's the one that's The one that you have to do solo. And it just means I'm gonna suck for a while. Alright. And then I need 2 more of them. I'll get these here. A child challenge reward. Oh wow. Okay, I'll have to do that domain sometime later on. Not a big deal. Don't use her a lot. Let's see here. What about her talents here? Of course, that needs. So many of them need Storm Terror. Hit her. She needs Wolf of the North challenge. I don't think I've ever done that. Uh, 30 and I don't have 30, so I can't do it right now. I'll have to do that sometime. I'll probably suck at oops.
And eyes and
Oops.
wounds and mouth.
So Raiden, okay. Let's see here. Raiden, what do I need to send her? Oh, I need some thunder manifestations. Ugh. Gotta hate these. I hate doing those. I hate that. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Nakayoshi 715 just said yeah.
I hate that thing. God, I hate that thing.
Oh yeah, man, what's on your mind? Getting groovy over there?
I hate that thing with a passion. So we can level up. I see here with her. What do we want to take level up first? Skill or burst? Electro. Raiden.
Nakayoshi 715 just said, do you need help, Gramps?
Oh well, I'm not going to do it right now. I just because I don't have the resin to do it, and I'm not going to use up my resin right now.
Idiocy just said okay, I'm back. The nachos didn't make it though.
Oh man, sorry about the nachos. We want to do her burst first. Okay. Level up the burst. Must be character 3 to level it up. Okay, so we'll go ahead and just while we're at it.
Nakayoshi 715 just said yeah. Let me know when you need anything, Gramps.
Okay, so right now I'm just looking in here. So see Zhongli. I'm just going through and doing, what I can do right now. Let's see, ascend him. Okay, I've got to do geohypostasis. I'll have to do because in order to level him up a few times, I'll have to do a geohypostasis. This here is talents. What do we want to do first on him? For Zhongli. So I'm starting to look at doing more characters instead of, because I've been stuck with these characters trying to get them built because I waited way too long to build them. And now that I've finally figured out finally built them right after screwing it up for so long. Now I can actually start looking at other characters, start building some of these other characters, and so Raiden, Zhongli, Jinquin, Jinshu, and Karasara and Tully are the ones I'm looking at building up right now. So Zhongli first want to do his burst. Oh, must be what phase 2 to level up. So I got to so I can't do anything with him. So I got because Kojusara.
Nakayoshi 715 just said you got this, Gramps.
Look at this. Kojusara, I got her C3. She went
Thanks,
C3.
dude. Just spreading good vibes and nachos from the cosmos, man. Let's keep this energy rolling.
So my first 10 draw for Raiden, I got Kojusara to C2. I mean, I got I got 3 Kojasars all in the same draw. So it was like, on the same draw 10, I got 3 of them all at once. Alright, so I need to ascend her. And, oh, sorry, I gotta do more thunder.
Nakayoshi 715 just said bonk.
Yeah, no shit. So I was going for Raiden, and this is what I got was her as you know, as a bonus. I mean, just pegged out on her as a bonus. Oh, what's this here? Jade Plume Terrorist Room. Got enough there. I just did one of these here. I got to go do one of these. Got to do that there sometime. Get her up. So I'm now starting to look at 5 more characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm looking at these 5: Raiden, Xinqiu, Zhongli, Sara, and Kalei. Those are the 5 that I'm now looking at building up, so I can create me a Hyper Bloom. I can build. I can do. I can do a melt now. Right now, I can do a melt. I can do a vapor. But I definitely need some strong geos. Right now, I don't have any strong geos. Well, I do. I got Noelle. That's all I've got for geo. For Electro right now. I've been using the Traveler. I've got her as Electro right now, but she's not really that great as Electro. I mean, she's okay as Electro, and she's C4. So she's currently C4. But they're right now. These are the ones I'm right now looking at starting to work on a little at a time here. I do have a little bit more work left to do on Brina, Bennett, Jinyun, and Gaming. I got a little bit of work left to do on Zhongling. I think her big thing is I got to bring up her talents, which means I got to do Storm Terror, which I need to do. Apparently, I need to do Storm Terror about 20 friggin' times for everything that I need for Storm Terror. And I just suck at it. I'll keep trying, but I just keep staying away from it because I suck at it so bad.
Nakayoshi 715 just said, yeah, you do seem to need a lot of it all.
Yeah, it's just like, holy crap, I need a lot of it. So it's like, I've got to get in there and do it. So, alright, so I am going to do one. I'm going to do, right now I've got 20. So I'm going to go do one. One round of this domain. Hey! Twins and twins.
Yeah.
Twins paired up with twins.
pot of tea with a couple of nibbles, some seasonal greens, and a piping hot bowl of fresh congee. That's a dope breakfast right there.
No, we've got two twins
Perfect
again.
way to start
That
your
ain't gonna
day.
work. Hey, looks good. Come on.
Odds revealed by Let the world collide!
Mighty mythical beast!
Into the fire! Strike a
Up to it, Mondstadt! You! Congratulations! Many happy returns! Hey, what gives? Up to it, Mondstadt! Alley-oop! Mighty mythical beast!
Nice and spicy! Eat this! Shadow Raven, let that fall! Race you!
All right, some chicken fodder. All right. It's just that most of that was just so I'm gonna have a bunch of feed for my other artifacts. Food for my other artifacts is what I need to do. Let's see here. Artifacts. Let's see here. Here's artifacts. I think they're all at 20. Pretty sure they're all at 20. 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. Alright. Pretty sure hers are all at 20 as well. 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. Yep. Is... No, not so much. Ants. All right. There we go. Okay. Some more boosting up of artifacts to go. Got that's 20. That's 13. So that 20. Yeah. This. That. Oh, they're going to get that boosted up as well. Get his artifacts up. Her artifacts, I'm pretty sure, or you know, let's see, they're not all 20s neither. I gotta get these artifacts done. Get them up. Holy crap! This Crit damage 6.2. I mean, I definitely need to get that artifact up.
Nakayoshi 715 just said lots of fodder needed.
Yeah, that's. I spend a lot of time just doing. That's literally what I do. I spend a lot of time just doing domains just for food. Because I did it wrong so many times in the past. You know what? I just happened to think about it. Let's see here. Let me see. Let me look and see here. Let me double check. I'm gonna go back here. Artifacts. This here definitely needs to be increased. So if I enhance, let me make sure I have. Let's go down here. Yeah, see, everything I've left is nothing but 5 stars. Now I've got a lot of 5 stars that are probably crap, but I'm not going to sit here and go through each one of them and figure out which ones. Look at all this 5-star shit that I'm not using. There's tons of it. And I wish there was a way I could go here and like say that one there and look at the settings of it to know if that's the one I want, if it's one I want to get rid of. Is it one I want to get rid of or not? So a lot of these things I built up, I started building and realized that, like this in here, I started building and realized it was the wrong one, wrong settings. Same here with this in here. It was the wrong settings for what I needed.
Nakayoshi 715 just said, have you tried using the strongbox for artifacts that you want, Gramps?
The strongbox, what's that? What's the strongbox? You're going to teach me something new.
Nakayoshi 715 just said the thing you were using earlier. Nakayoshi 715 just said to combine the stuff.
Oh, so
booms and mouth.
So okay. All right, so you talking about doing this right here.
Nakayoshi 715 just said that thing can also be used to exchange artifacts.
Yeah, so this is I've got it set for 4 stars and under.
Nakayoshi 715 just said no, not that.
Far out. What do you need, my friend? Just shoot me your thoughts.
Nakayoshi 715 just said the thing you were using for the Agnitus.
Craft? Oops. Crafting?
Nakayoshi 715 just said yes.
I didn't know you could do it for
yes,
artifacts.
Indeed. What's got you all fired up? Spill the beans, bro.
Oh.
Nakayoshi 715 just said the 3rd tab.
Hey man, just swinging by. What do you need from the 3rd tab?
Oh,
let's
okay.
figure this vibe out together, dude.
I didn't know anything about this. So
Nakayoshi 715 just said you can trash bad artifacts for the ones you want.
Alright. So how do I know if it's a bad artifact though? That's the thing. When I take a look at this, here's the problem I have. I go here. I select this. Okay, this tells me what it is here. But is this good or bad for, I don't know if this is good for some other character I may need? Or is this good for some other character that I need? Or if that's good for some other character that I need? That's the thing. Are they good or are they bad? You know, I don't know if they're good or bad.
Nakayoshi715 just said that is indeed true.
Yes. You know, I have tons of them.
Nakayoshi715 just said it's a lot of thinking.
Yes. I have tons of them. And it's like, how do I know if it's good or bad based upon, you know, characters I want to take? Because, so example, that was example here. That was for Gladiator's Finale. Now, who could use Gladiator's Finale? There's quite a few characters that can use Gladiator. That's good for them. And each one requires a different set. And that's just not something I have spent the time to figure out yet here. Because I haven't even, like, on these new ones here that I started here, I haven't even started looking at artifacts here, except for her. I didn't, and this, and for Raiden here, so the artifacts I got, I got this here set here. She's not the only one that uses Emblem of Severed Fate, because Jingling also uses Item of Severed Fate. So it was this right here. This is the best I could get for her, but it's not what I want for her. That's not good for her.
Nakayoshi715 just said yup.
This is good for her, it's just not the best for her. If this was attack and crit damage, it would be better. I got a crit with nothing, no good stuff here. I got HP, definitely not good. Elemental Mastery, nope. This would be good for her if I was doing Hyper Bloom. If I was going to use her for Hyper Bloom, this would be awesome for Hyper Bloom. But if I'm going to use her for DPS, I want attack with crit damage. And I don't have that there. So this is the best I have because it's attack with crit rate instead of attack with crit damage. If I was going to do, but again, if I was going to use it for Hyper Bloom.
Nakayoshi715 just said yeah. For Raiden you pretty much want crit rate, crit damage and ER.
Right, so, but if I was going to use it for Hyper Bloom, this is the one I want because it's Elemental Mastery and crit damage. That's what I would want if I was doing her for Hyper Bloom. For Hyper Bloom, you want EM, and for DPS, you want ER. So, now I could use this here, but it has no good secondaries. I don't have any other ERs. So, literally, it would be this one, which is not as good as that one. And that one's not as good as what I need. So, this one is not as good as that one, which is not as good as that one. And this one's still not as good as I need. So I need to do some work. But so, like, this would be friggin' awesome. But I'm using it. This is also what is needed for Jingling.
Nakayoshi715 just said I personally just go for the main stat and call it a day lol.
Yeah, well, I mean, so it's I'm trying to learn the little intricacies of it. I'm trying to learn the little intricacies of this year because my gameplay just isn't quite there. So I need every little advantage I can get. Thanks, Shinobi. Thanks for the follow. So, because my playstyle just isn't quite there to do it, to do me justice as far as playing, I need every advantage I can get. So I need to have the best artifacts I can get. I need to have the best stats that I can get. I need to do the best that I can. I need to have the best of everything that I could possibly get. Which means I got to figure out how to do the fishing. Which means so I can get the catch. Otherwise, she's going to end up with the Favonius.
Nakayoshi715 just said you are better at this game than you think, Gramps.
Oh, no. I'm not better than I think. I know that I am better than I talk about. I'm just not as good as I would like to be. Because I have trouble with the combos. I have gotten my Vaporize team working very well in the order and doing an order that works for me, but I could use it a little bit better.
Nakayoshi715 just said, the rotations?
It's not just the rotation, it's the combos. So with my Vaporize team, the combos are not that critical. The rotation is good, and I can do that with the Vaporize team that I have. When I start using some of these other characters that have the weird combinations, like Chlorend, where it's the skill, triple tap, skill, triple tap, skill, triple tap, that I have trouble with. Because I'm
Nakayoshi715 just said yes.
Yeah, so that's the things I have the problem with is doing those combos that where I have a problem with. I was Nahida, her combos with the with that thing she bounces on. I keep jumping off of it instead of bouncing on it, which messes me up. Things like that there. Chlorend, I have a little trouble with. And some of the other ones that have some weird combos like that there. Because literally I'm like hitting E and clicking the mouse, hitting E and clicking the mouse a whole bunch of times, just because I've gotten so used to doing that with Gaming, and that's what it's like my brain just goes into that mode. Because it works for Gaming. It's like E and attack, E and attack, E and attack after doing the burst. So my brain just goes into that mode.
Nakayoshi715 just said yeah. Nakayoshi715 just said muscle memory.
Right, and so but I had to learn that with Gaming, so it took me a long time to figure that to get that right. With some of these more complicated ones, that muscle memory ain't there, so I need to boost their capabilities just a little bit more than the average person would normally need in order to do it. Again, my skill is mash all the buttons at once. I mean, I got massive hands, They're not tiny hands. They're big sausage fingers. So it's just mash all the buttons at once.
Nakayoshi715 just said, I think that you are doing really great, Gramps.
I thank you. I'm a whole lot better than when I was when I first started playing this. That I will admit. And I'm a whole lot better playing this than I was at Vindictus. And I was a whole lot better playing Vindictus than I was at Bless Unleashed, which was my first game that I started playing. My coordination really sucks, and I had somebody tell me, it says, you play like your face rolling. And I'm like going, yeah, I'm just mashing all the buttons.
Nakayoshi715 just said you are a lot better than many other people whom I've watched TBH.
Well, like I said, I had a lot of people help me to get my Vaporize team to where it is today. I had a lot of people help me to get there and get this here down and help me get the rotation down to get it so that I can actually use that team. So it has been an effort of many people teaching me. It's been the efforts of many. And I appreciate all the help all of y'all have given me too, and people jumping in and playing. I've had a lot of people jump in and help me and jump in and play, and I really appreciate that. Because I normally play MMOs, and this is not an MMO. It's you can bring people in and take them to play, but it's not an MMO where I play normally. But I don't have any MMOs that I play anymore because I just don't have people who want to play the same MMOs that I play. So I'll have friends that want to play them. So, but I'm having fun with Genshin here. I started having fun with Withering Waves, but it requires even more effort for me to think about because of its combat is even more intricate than Genshin is. And so I said, I need to stop playing it for a while until I get a little bit further here in Genshin, get some things a little bit better in Genshin, so I can start dedicating some more time into Withering Waves.
Nakayoshi715 just said, yeah, Wu's combat is a bit more complicated.
Yeah, it is. It's quite a bit more complicated. It's got even more combos that are really extravagant combos and stuff like that. So, that's the reason why I quit playing it until I can get a little bit further here in Genshin here. Once I get a little bit further in Genshin and I'm able to take and feel a little more comfortable with this here, then I'll get back to playing Withering Waves. I love the game. I really do.
What should I try this time?
It's I do like the combat with it. It is I think it's got some elements that Genshin is missing. The story is not quite as tight as Genshin's story, but it's still a pretty tight story. So I'm actually quite happy with it. So I'm happy with where I'm getting here. I'm actually starting to understand what I'm doing here. For the first, all the way up to AR-45 until I can actually beat the Ascension quest after AR-45, I was still trying to figure out how talents and the artifacts worked. I wasn't understanding them. They were not making sense to me. I sat there and could read up on them, and it was like, it just isn't making sense to me. And now it's starting to make sense to me. My brain was kind of locked and just couldn't figure it out. And so it took me a long time to get that figured out. And now that I understand Genshin more, I understand Withering Waves even more.
Nakayoshi715 just said, yeah, it takes time.
But now that I understand...
Totally, man. Good things come to those who wait, and when the nachos are ready, it'd be worth it. What you working on?
Nachos, dude. Nachos, man. He's always thinking about nachos. He doesn't care about his Oreos or anything like that. It's always his nachos. Nachos and pizza. Hippie-bot's always worried about his nachos and pizza. Let's see if he takes
Hippie
and recognize
Redneck
who he
Geek
is.
just said, Dave, what are your favorite foods?
Let's see if he even recognizes his name. Yeah. He doesn't always respond to his name.
Hippie Redneck Geek just said, Hippie Bot, what are your favorite foods?
Groovy choices include nachos, pizza, grilled cheese, milkshakes, Oreos, and cosmic brownies. What's yours?
Hippie Redneck Geek just said, hey Dave, what's cooking?
He's going to ignore me. I don't have him programmed to always respond to Dave. I need to do that.
Nakayoshi715 just said, I'm going to get ready to head out now.
All right. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. I was actually getting ready to trying to find somebody to raid and head out myself here. Let's see here, who's even out there right now? Shit.
A pot of tea with a couple of nibbles, some seasonal greens, and a piping hot bowl of fresh congee.
Thanks, there, Naki.
That's a dope breakfast right there. The perfect way to start your day.
Let's see here, who's out here playing Genshin? Who's out there that I can take and raid?
Black Masks Matter 1 thought it was wise to spend 500 giblets on change hats.
Oh, you're going to change the hats right before I land here. Of course, sir.
Hippie Redneck Geek now has to change hats to the yellow fedora.
Yellow fedora.
Boom booms and eyes, and boom booms and mouth.
All right, let's see here. Let's find the yellow fedora in the stack here. There it is, right near the bottom. Oh, there we go. There's the yellow one right here on top. Oops, there went off there. The yellow fedora goes on. Oops, they can just put this here stack.
Black Masks Matter 1 just said, I just returned, sorry, I did not know you were going to end stream.
That's alright, not a problem. I'm getting ready to try to find somebody to raid here. Oh,
a pot of tea with a couple of nibbles,
for you and GamerX, I don't know if you've taken notice. So there is a new thing here in the chat here.
Way to start your day.
You actually you get a voice. So there's a new command now. You can do find out what your voice is that says that's going to talk, and you can actually set your voice. This was one of the things I was working on last week. So you and Gen X we're asking about this here, so asking about being able to change the voices. So I now have that ability. Let's see here. Who do we got playing here that I could take? There's nobody that I'm following that's here for the find somebody small here. Okay. Trying to find somebody here. Ah. Like nobody speaks English.
What should I try this time?
It's all French. Espanol.
Black Masks Matter 1 just said thank you. I will let him know he is busy now.
Okay.
Nakayoshi 715 just said, do you have a raid message, Gramps?
Nah, I don't have one. I don't do raids that often. It's not a thing I do often. It's I mean, I could raid 5 scrolls like I'm doing City Skylines, which is another game that I play. Actually, let's do that. Let's raid 5 scrolls. Let's go watch some City Skylines. Watch him build his cities. He's a better builder of cities than I am. He's much better at building cities. He's more meticulous about it, and he pretties up his cities a lot better than I do mine. I just build them and let them go. So, say hello to 5 Scrolls when we get there. We can go raid him now. He's got a couple people watching him build a city.
Boom booms and eyes, and boom booms and mouth. And I need to tighten up that part.
Alright.
Welcome back, everyone. We've saved your gaming throne for you, dust bunnies included. Let's dive back into adventure and nonsense.
Oh, everyone, we just raided
Everyone
5
just said
Scrolls.
hello
and
and Chargy and
close
Bot.
out here. So we just raided 5 Scrolls, and I was just fixing to close out here. So
Everyone just said I was wondering why my tab changed to another streamer.
You walked in
Everyone
right.
just said, oh, all right.
Yeah, you walked in just as we were raiding, dude. But glad you stopped by though. I will be back tomorrow.
Whether it takes me
maybe
uphill, downhill, or
if I
up
am, would probably be
I get
doing
the goods
some City
Or even take 'em
Skylines
across the
maybe.
sea.
But I mean, could
Don't
be
worry,
doing some
you're in safe
Genshin too.
hands.
So
They don't call me the gold
I will
standard.
Everyone
probably
just
be
said,
back
see you
tomorrow.
then.
So enjoy.
Okay everyone, it's time to say goodnight. We'll be back tomorrow, hopefully. Same hippie time, same hippie channel.